Today we started a brand new unit, and that unit is on multi-digit whole number multiplication. And actually we're starting with some mental strategies of multiplying numbers. Today we talked about the associative property, the distributive property, the commutative property. But today basically we multiplied big numbers by multiples of 10. So I'm going to do 3B from their homework. It's in 4 parts. The first problem I'm supposed to multiply is 80 times 5. The next problem I'm supposed to multiply is 80 times 50. The next problem I'm supposed to multiply is 800 times 500. And then the final problem I'm supposed to multiply by is 8,000 times 50. So this can be a trickier one because 8 times 5 is 40. So your product has a 0 in it. So when you talk about doing a problem like this, you talk about 8 times 5 being 40 and adding a 10. So it's really 40 times 10, and the answer is 400. Then in the next problem, and we didn't talk about this a lot in class, but this is kind of like the distributive property. 80 times 50, class, is the same thing as 8 times 10 times 5 times 10. You can think of it like that. So 8 times 10 is 80, 5 times 10 is 50, and 8 times 5 is 40. Add 2 zeros, your answer is 4,000. The number of zeros in your factors must match the number of zeros in your answer. We talked a lot about that in class. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 5 equals 40. And then you have 4 zeros. So you're really doing 40 times 10,000. And that would be 40 and 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your answer is 400,000. And then finally, 8 times 5 equals 40. So now you're doing 40 times another. And in this last one, it's actually the same as this one over here. It's just written in a different way. It's 8,000 times 50. That's still 4 zeros. So that's still times 10,000. So the answer is a 40 and still 4 zeros. So that answer, once again, is 400,000. So that's just kind of the strategies that we were using to do today's mental multiplication.